like to say it's definitely an honor to be your best man. We've had some wonderful experiences together. As recent as this morning, when we were like scrambling around for some wedding emergencies, and ended up with 7 ivory ties, like the one he's wearing on his chest right now. But anyway, what was I going to say? I lost track. Man, I'm joking right now. As you can tell, all right, hang on. Back to normal. As you can tell, I'm definitely a little nervous. My cousin was my best man at my wedding, and he did a phenomenal job. As many of you know, he's a very eloquent speaker. He's very good looking. He's very charming. He's very witty. So I definitely feel that pressure to try to like fill in the shoes, or at least match those qualities that he has. So instead of trying to match him, I'd rather just talk about my first experiences that I've had with Chris and Lynette as a couple. That was actually as early as your 3rd date together, about 8 years ago. Chris calls me up. It was probably, I think like I said, his 3rd date, and he calls me out of nowhere. He rarely is one person to ask for like for favors or anything like that. And he's like, "Hey cousin, there's this girl that I really, really like, or I'm getting to like, and I really want to impress her. I want to look like a big shot. We're fresh out of college. You're not making that much money. And fortunately for me, I was working at the Hilton Torrey Pines as the F&B manager, and I was able to hook up certain things. So, it's like, hey, come on over. We'll do what you can to kind of, impress Lynette, make her have a good time." So they come over that weekend, and they're all dressed up, all sticky and whatnot, all googly gaga over each other, sparkles coming out of their eyes, and as young couples are early in their relationship. And I make sure the chef goes out, creates something off menu, and everything's on the house, and they just had a phenomenal time. And you can instantly see that connection between these two. And just throughout the years, I've had the pleasure of getting to know them as a couple, from our get-togethers, or the holidays, Christmas, and just dinner dates together. And close to my heart was actually my experience of why Chris was my best man, and he rents this perfect, bright blue, Smurf blue convertible, and we're just cruising the streets of Hawaii, just having a great time. And one thing that's always been consistent with these two is that nerdy, lovey, geeky connection that they've always had, like a lot of you have witnessed throughout these years. Well, what I'd like to say that has changed in my cousin Chris is he's no longer that guy that has to call me and say, "Hey cousin, I want to impress this girl." You look at him. He's worked for Deloitte Consulting, he's done some work with Microsoft, and he's currently working with NBC, some of the top companies in the world. He's very impressive, very successful now. I'm so proud of him. And what's also changed is that he's no longer that guy that always put his priorities into his career, professionally, thinking that's the only way to be successful. He's quickly realized that throughout these years, his biggest success, his biggest achievement in life, was that relationship with Lynette. So with that, before I get all emotional, and before I choke again, let's all raise our glasses.